You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cup. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hands up high, heels on beat. Praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace. A little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for. So I two-step, testify. Slide every turn, He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cup. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hands up high, heels on beat. Praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace. A little Tell the Lord, let him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give him the praise, then we give him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. And you know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So wait a minute, come closer. Mwah. You get to smooch. Everybody gets a darn blasted smooch. Y'all, we're not going to be on here for long. I've been asleep majority of the day today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay. Now, I want to talk to my men today and women who got men in your life that you love, whether it be sons, nephews, husbands, significant other, fathers, okay? Everybody needs to know this, all right? So I'm going to talk a little bit about prostate. Males who are men, you understand prostate, okay? And it's not one of them good subjects and everything. So let's get into it real quick. Some of the signs of prostate may be poor bladder control, weak urine stream, or like you go to pee and it hesitates, then it pee and stop, and then it pee and stop, something of that nature. And then you have the urgency to go pee. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like it just hits you, you got to pee. So you're going, that means that there's something going on with your prostate. Okay. And prostate is something that every man needs to have examined. I always say every 6 months, okay? The older you get sometimes is when your prostate starts to show that it does the things, all right? So that's what I wanted to, kind of bring to you. Because, like I said, when you got a man that you love, that you're concerned about, you want to make sure that they're healthy and all the stuff, okay? So one of the things that will help help to shrink the prostate in a healthy range is lauric acid, okay? Lauric acid. Okay, when prostate is enlarged or has enlargement, it's often caused by high levels of DHT, okay, in the body. And when it's high like that, it calls for it to have inflammation. And what lauric acid does is bring the DHT down in the testosterone, okay? All right, the hormone testosterone, and it can cause your gland and your tissues and your prostate to grow. All right, and if that happens, sometimes it results in problems with you peeing, the urine flow of it, and also you have a risk of prostate cancer, and nobody wants that. Okay, nobody wants the C word, period. And especially not there, okay. So uric acid is something in the fat of like coconut, okay, coconut oil, coconut water, coconut period, okay, and it has shown great improvement to block the conversion from the testosterone to the DHT. So uric acid is one that you can actually, just eat some coconut. See how it works? It's in coconut. So eat some coconut. All right. So that's one. I'm going to give y'all maybe two more. Okay. One of the easiest ways to help with your prostate is going to be green tea. Green tea got more caffeine than coffee. That tripped me out when I did that research. You can research it yourself. Green tea actually has more caffeine than coffee. Seriously. Let me sip some coffee. Hold on. Yeah, I know I gotta have my coffee. Quit playing. So Oh my God. I'm sorry. I just tickles myself. Okay. I just tickles myself. What happens is green tea helps to shrink your prostate. Okay. Uh, and go back to like the regular way that it is supposed to. And that's if you drink green tea on a regular basis. It has that EGCG in it, okay? And it stands for a long word, epiglycol and gallate, okay? So yeah, you can look it up. It's EGCG. Look it up. Shoot, I can't pronounce that word. All right. Matcha green tea is one of the best and highest quality that you're gonna get in the green tea. Okay, Starbucks got a heck of a matcha green tea. They really do. I used to get that when I was on my Starbucks allowance from my late husband. I used to go and get that at least once a week, and I mean, it makes you think. It gives you energy. That's a good drink. It tastes good too. Okay, so another thing that the green tea does, it blocks enzymes. Okay, from converted into your testosterone into DHT. See, we're back to that again. All right. So, green tea is another one that you want to kind of consume, or you want to give your husband, your father, your sons. You want to start telling them to take that because you don't want them to end up with, okay, a prostrate issue. Okay. And that's something I know most men, especially when they hit 50, most men, what the what? Hold on, y'all. My daughter's a mess. Hold on. Okay, my phone is acting stupid. It won't come up. So we ain't gonna deal with that because I ain't gonna hold up my show. How about that? Okay, anyway. Another herb, y'all, another supplement that you want to try to start taking. Let me tell you, I'm gonna do a whole lab one day on zinc because I don't think zinc gets enough shine. Don't you know when your levels in your body of zinc is low, you get gray hair? And that's why some of us still, and like I'm in my 50s and I still don't have gray hair because my levels of zinc is high. Seriously. Yes, as you get older, but for real, when your levels of zinc is low, that's when your hair starts to turn gray. And a lot of people don't know that, but we're not talking about hair today. But I just thought I'd throw that out there because that is awesome to know that, right? And I was wondering, like, I'll be around my little buddies and you can see that gray in their hair and stuff. And I be looking at my head like it's still the color that it was. I'm like, what is it? So it made me do some research, and I found out that when your zinc levels is high, because zinc keeps your hair from turning gray. Awesome sauce. Anyway, zinc is one of the most important minerals that you're gonna take. Okay, it just is. And like I said, we will do a whole lab about zinc because I feel like it just doesn't get the shine that it's supposed to give. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to shrinking and large prostates and balancing the male hormones, zinc is like number one. Seriously, zinc helps to stop your testosterone from being converted into DHT and estrogen. Estrogen. Oh Lord, honey, with me being Creole and me being Kentuckian and all of that, all of my tongues begin to just bear with me, dang nabbit. Okay. By inhibiting certain enzymes and aromatase and reductase, okay, it inhibits those things that causes your prostate issues. That's basically all it's saying, okay. Another thing you want to do, this helps to fix the hormonal problem that makes your prostate grow. So if you do nothing else, you need to make sure you have zinc in your body. You can supplement with zinc. You can drink something with zinc in it. It just depends. Okay, it really does. Let's go to another one. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to vitamin C. Okay, we're gonna go to vitamin C. Vitamin C is the next one we're gonna do because it actually helps your prostate and it's significant, okay, in your prostate. Okay, it's an essential nutrient which we have to consume regularly in our diet. Vitamin C also helps to stay away from scurvy. You can look scurvy up and see what that is. It has to do with your gums and your teeth, right? A lot of people that have scurvy do not ingest vitamin C or enough of vitamin C. Okay, so yeah, you can look scurvy up. There's a lot of foods that is high in vitamin C. Salads, like the leaves of the salads, fruits, berries, vegetables. Vitamin C is abundant. Okay, it really is. Uh, Cabbage, sauerkraut, strawberries, bell peppers, okay, cruciferous vegetables that boost the antioxidant network within your body. My birth certificate, my birthmark is a strawberry, so I'm always down for a good strawberry. Okay, I just am. I just am. Okay. And let me pull up this information right here. Okay. The real vitamin C complex helps to prevent, reduce oxidative damage in the prostate cells. So, what you want to do is make sure you got a quality vitamin C that you take every day to have great prostate health. Okay. Vitamin C and the stuff that I'm naming y'all is not hard, it's not expensive. It's really stuff that we should have in our body anyway. Because y'all know the other name for vitamin C is ascorbic acid. Okay. Um, Also, what C does, it regulates cortisol, so it stops you from getting fat or swollen or whatever, because it regulates that. And when that's not regulated, it can interfere with hormonal balance as well as trigger prostate problems. All right. So you really want to get vitamin C, a good vitamin C in orange juice. I ain't gonna make no claims about that, but if that's how you drinking this orange juice for your vitamin C, find something additional to that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving on. So vitamin C, zinc, lauric acid. Did I name another one? Vitamin C, zinc. Well, oh, and green tea. Those are things you can go to Kroger, aka K Roger. You can go to Dollar Store. You can go anywhere and get these things. They are not expensive. And then I'll be asking people, you rather pay a doctor bill than to go and get this stuff right here that you can start taking and make this your everyday habit that you form to make sure that your penis, aka your gland behind your penis, stay good. It just don't make sense, you know. Now, those of you all men who have a problem with your sperm count, uh all the things of the things like that, your sex drive, your sperm mobility, your testosterone not being where it needs to be, there is one herb that I want to introduce you guys to. I'm gonna tell you the name, and that's all I'm gonna tell you, because I've done this herb before, and I might do a recount. Okay, but this particular herb is called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. Okay, ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is awesome for building up your sex drive for one, your sperm count for two, your sperm mobility for three, and giving you a healthy testosterone. So even if you've had prostate issues before, or you had to have the surgery, I dare you to start taking ashwagandha. The one thing I hate is when somebody take their time to do research and give you something to try. It nothing beats a failure but a try. Okay. This particular man that I know, okay, had to have prostate surgery and it messed with his tallywhacker. So his tallywhacker don't work. Okay. He says it don't work. I don't know because I ain't trying to sleep with him, but I'm going by what he said. And so I was like, if you want help with that, I know what to do. I know what herbs will reconnect whatever and start your penis to working again. I do know that. Okay. And he was like, he started laughing. Like, some of y'all laugh at the wrong time, which lets us women know that y'all really crazy because there wasn't nothing to laugh at. There wasn't nothing, like, what in that particular moment that I told you I could help you get your penis to working was a laughing moment. Make it make sense. Anywho, move forward. So he was he laughed, and then he was like, "Well, yeah, it's dead. It's just dead. It's not, it's dead, and ain't no woman gonna want me because I got a dead penis, and and I'm just straight up no chaser. Forgive me, I ain't your typical pastor preacher, none of that. I'm straight up no chaser, okay?" And I said, "Well, a lot of women would say to you, especially if you a good man and you take care of them and that's the only issue you got. A lot of women would ask you this question. I said, you want to know what question they'll ask you? He said, yeah. I said, a lot of women, real women, will ask you what that mouth do. And he just got real quiet. It was like, yeah, that's what they'll ask you. You mean to tell me you got all the other attributes that a woman won't, and that's the one thing that you don't get, which you can go, you and her can go shopping for a peen. You can go to the man, it's whole stores that you can walk in and y'all pick the one that you want to use on her. But she gonna ask you what that mouth do. Cause that mouth ain't got nothing to do with your peen. I said, that's real talk. See, y'all used to people coming in here and lying to y'all, and I ain't got all that to do. I swear I don't. Pray for me. If I'm not what you think I should be in these last and evil days, pray for me that I become that person. Because why you want people to sit and lie to you? Or why do you want people to sit and blow smoke up your butt? I don't have time for that. If you really want a woman and you know what type of woman you want, go for her. And then when you think it's going somewhere, let her know, look, this is my issue. And I understand if you want to walk away. No harm, no foul. Like I said, you mean tell me you gonna take care of the woman, you gonna love on her, you can cook and all this other stuff, and you treat her like a queen. And the one thing you can't do is use that man that you got downstairs when y'all can go to the store and pick one. Most of the time, real women will ask you what that mouth do. I don't understand y'all. Anyway, moving on. So just in case, I wanted to come on here and let my men know that support me, because I got more men to support me than women. Go figure. But I love my males. Y'all know I love my men. I do. I love all my male butterflies. Smooches to y'all. I wanted to come on here and give y'all something for a change. I am waiting on my NBA player to give me the date, because I do have an NBA player that I am interviewing. JB knows who it is. I can't say. But I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. He was supposed to interview with me 2 years ago. Seriously. And something big just happened for him. And so I contacted him and said, did you forget about my little channel? And he said, oh no. He said, look, check this out. So we had a date for last week, but then when all that went down with the TSA and all of that, some of the NBA got rerouted and they calendars got like mixed up and all this and stuff. So he's like, don't count me out. I'm still going to interview with you. I make you a promise and I keep my promises. He said, give me time to get my schedule in order and I'm going to add you to my schedule. He said, we'll go from there. I said, cool beans. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all because I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'm doing that for my males. I love my men. I'm doing that for y'all. All my males. If you love NBA, you're going to love him. Because trust me, he's well known. He's very well known. Okay. He's got his own shoes. He's got his own liquor. He's building his own hotel. And that's all I'm gonna tell about him. Okay. Him and three other people three other NBA people, well-known NBA stars, have went in to build a business. And so little old Creole over here is going to get a chance to interview him. And so I'm so excited about it and everything. Favor ain't fair, but the Lord makes sure that I have it. And like I said, because I want my males to know I love them too. I don't want them to always feel like they being, like we attacking them and all this. Because the men who support me are all that. Not only are they mature, but they businessmen. They're very intelligent. Okay. They know how to love and all the stuff. So, and even the ones that's learning how to be different, to be better, they got my heart too. So because they support me, they be telling people about me and they be coming on my community wall, dropping down, saying different things. And I appreciate that. Okay. So yeah. So yes, honey. We interviewing an NBA star for my males and all the things of the things. Okay. We just is. Now, I just got my clothes today, y'all. How much time? Okay, I'm doing good. I got 5 more minutes. I just got my clothes today, and I'm researching clothes. I know clothes do a lot. Okay. But I'm researching cloves because I want to add that to something that I'm creating. But I'm gonna try them first. I'm gonna try them first to see how they make my body feel before I come on here and tell y'all anything. But yeah, I got my cloves in the mail today, and they are strong. Like I opened it, and oh my God, that smell hit my nostrology, and I was like, oh my God, so yeah, those cloves. I'm just saying, okay. We're going to attack also addictions. And there is actually a herb that will help addictions. Okay. So we're going to attack that next week. It won't be tomorrow. I don't know if I'm coming on tomorrow or not, because I'm going to give me another pedicure because I did my own, which I did a good job. But I'm going to get me a professional one done, as well as my eyebrows done and everything tomorrow, since Easter was last week. So that means the shop shouldn't be packed, okay? But all the people that don't never go until it's a holiday, I can't stand that. So I'm going tomorrow. I might show my toes and stuff, show me at the spa. I might. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I am going tomorrow. So I got to get up early in the morning. And then one of my friends, she was separated from her husband. She actually has another boyfriend. Her and her boyfriend been dating for like 3 years, but she never got a divorce. Her and her husband was friends, and he passed away. So tomorrow's his memorial service. So I'm going to surprise her, because everybody know I don't go nobody's death thing. But I'm going to surprise her tomorrow and hug her neck, sign the book, and go on and leave. Because she used to be one of my best friends when we was in projects together, when we was growing up together. She used to be one of my best friends, and she ended up being one of my nurses, okay? And when she seen me walk in, she said, nobody has that name but my friend. And I looked, I said, who is that? And I said, shut up! And I hugged her and everything. So, because we hadn't saw each other in like 20 years. Seriously, it's how long it's been. So it was good seeing her and everything. And, I just wanted to know, because I did text her and everything and tell her I was praying for her and her daughter, sorry for her loss and everything. Because, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all women. Y'all women, y'all want to be somebody's boo thing, but not somebody's wife. And you spend all this time and money with this man. Y'all build a house and all this and stuff, that when he dies, if you're not his wife, catch this. If you're not his wife, you gets nothing. Okay? It goes to his mother or his child, not you. And that's law. Look it up. Look it up. I don't understand how two people that's just dating buy a house together with no future in becoming husband and wife. That's kind of dumb. That's done with 2 B's, not 3. You ain't made 3 B's yet. You made 2. Okay? That's done with 2 B's. Because legally and building a foundation, you need to have the last name. You need to have went before a judge or somebody, or priest, somebody, and said, I do. Okay? Because when one of y'all pass away, it's a I don't. You ain't getting jack. And you'll have to sell the house or buy that side of the house out. Look it up. Look it up. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say to you guys. Like I said, I love y'all. Always.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world. It's the city, not the scale.
I'm the best kept secret. It's
real butterfly. Spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Born to shine, Libra balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her vein. Creole fire running through her name. She walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love in her hand. Libra queen, ruler of the land. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Yeah. So spread your wings, let your soul be free. Yeah. Dr.Creole butterfly.